Welcome to Heavy Metal Monday.
Hey, it's Coach Mike Capriglione coming to you live from Varsity House Gym. Welcome back to another edition of Heavy Metal Monday. Today we're going to talk about 3 exercises from our upcoming program, Sled RX. If you're a head coach, a strength and conditioning coach, a football coach, and you got a lot of youth athletes and a lot of high school athletes or college athletes, the sled is a must-do exercise in your program. You can put it in supersets, you can circuit it with big major movements like the squat and the bench press. There's so many other things, pushing, pulling, and a lot of creative things that you can do that you will see in that Sled RX program. So today we're going to focus on 3 exercises from that program, so let's get started. Okay guys, the first exercise that we're going to start off today is called the Plyo Start. This is going to combine 2 power movements into a high handle prowler push for 15 yards. This is not only going to help your athletes get explosive and more powerful, but also help with their breathing as well. Let's do it. Okay, exercise 2 is going to be the sled wall sit. This is a great change up, a great variation, and your athletes will not see this one coming. Let's do it. Okay, the third Sled RX exercise is going to be called the squat and drive. This is where we're going to perform a 5-yard high handle push with 5 squats, a 10-yard high handle push with 10 squats. You can perform this as far as you want. Here at the gym, we have about a 70-yard indoor turf here inside Varsity House, so we can make this pretty hard. So it's always going to be as many yards as you're pushing, as many squats as you're doing. Let's do it. Okay, these are just 3 of over 50 exercises that you'll get in the Sled RX program. Once again, if you're a head coach, a strength coach, the prowler, the sled pull is a vital part of any program. Now, it's on to my heavy metal song of the week. Okay guys, for my heavy metal song of the week, this is going to come from a band that's one of my top 5 favorite bands of all time. The band is Godsmack. Godsmack released their first album in 1999, and the song we're going to do is from that self-titled album. The song is called Immune. That song was one of my go-to training songs. It's been one of our go-to training songs for my strongman crew every Saturday. I've been listening to these guys ever since they came out. I've liked everything that they've done. Sully Erna, the front man for Godsmack, is one of my favorite frontmen. He, once again, has done a lot of collaborations, and he did a solo project. He came out with an album called Avalon. I really love that album as well, so I've enjoyed everything that they've done in the past few years. They got on a new drummer. His name was Shannon Larkin. He came on for the Faceless album. So they did 2 albums before he came on. That album was the self-titled one, and the album Awake. They brought on Shannon Larkin. He didn't miss a beat. He's fantastic, and he's been with them ever since. In 2010, I went out and saw Godsmack, and I think Five Finger Death Punch and Drowning Pool was the opening act. It has been my favorite concert ever. I saw Metallica 3 times, I saw Iron Maiden twice, Dream Theater 3 times, and still that Godsmack show at Hammerstein Ballroom in New York was my all-time favorite show. I told this story recently on an episode where I caught the drumstick from Lamb of God's Chris Adler. Well, luckily enough, I was in the right spot again. Shannon Larkin, this time, different from Chris Adler, he had a bunch of sticks next to him and he just threw like a brand new one out. This one was a finished up song that Shannon Larkin finished playing, so it had all like the ridges on it from hitting the set, and he just threw it out, caught it, and not only I caught that stick, but then that night Sully was using like a towel. I was standing right there, and he threw his towel out, and I caught that as well, and I gave it to my buddy. I didn't want to be too greedy, so I gave that to him. So Godsmack, song's Immune from their self-titled album from 1999. Go check it out. If you like the exercise that you saw today, go check that song out. If you enjoy that song, make sure you hit the like button, leave me a question or comment below, and I'll be soon to get back to you. Until then, stay heavy.